Hey YouTube, it's me Fancy, and I'm going to do an updated eyebrow video only because it was requested by someone. Before I start, I just want to say I want to send out my condolences actually to the person that requested an eyebrow video. My neighbor from Brooksville, Nikki, she recently lost her mother this week. I think they're having a funeral and stuff this weekend. Her mother was Miss Todd, one of my neighbors, and I really do want to send out my condolences. I've been there because, of course, I lost my mother, so I know how you feel going through a time like this. So I do want to, send out my deepest condolences. My prayers are with your family, and just know that every day it does get better. You are going to have hard days, but it'll get better. It will. So anyway, on with the eyebrow tutorial. I changed the way I've been doing my eyebrows. Not dramatically, it's just now it's less work because I actually let my eyebrows grow out and I shape them the way they need to be shaped, so it wouldn't be as much work doing them now. So what I do now is I actually use eyebrow powder instead of pencil. And yes, my skin looks funny, everything looks funny because I have absolutely no makeup on. So anyway, this is the powder that I use. It has no name, it just says brow definer, and it's in charcoal. And basically what I do is I take my angled brush from the Essence of Beauty brushes, so you can see what it looks like. I take that, I dip it in there, and I pretty much start at the front and just filling in a little bit. And I get the end of my eyebrow. Now with this eyebrow powder, when you put it on at first, it looks gray for some reason. Maybe not in the camera, but to me in person it looks gray. And then a little bit later it'll darken up. So I'm going to do my other eye. And normally if I had pencil, I would thin out the front part of my eyebrows. I'm going to do it just for the sake of the tutorial. I don't have to do that on an everyday basis because for some reason, I just don't have that problem with my eyebrows now. I guess because I'm only filling in a certain part of them. But like I said, for the sake of the tutorial, I'll do it. I just take this comb and brush eyebrow utensil and I thin out the front. And this side. And just take a napkin or a wet wipe or something if you have anything. Okay, so what I do now is, and the lighting is kind of off, so maybe I should move up a little bit so you can see that. I'm going to take my Maybelline New York concealer, and it's in the shade 30 Cafe. And what I do is, I usually take 2 dots of that, and I put it on the back of my hand. Like that. And the brush I'm going to use is my Fine Precision brush by Essence of Beauty. And I take that and I dip it into the concealer on both sides. Maybe I should do this eyebrow first. And I start about here. And I kind of underline the eyebrow. As you can see, if you can see that. What I do is once I reach my peak, I take the concealer and I literally do underline the remaining section of the eyebrow, like that, if you can see that. I don't know how this video is going to turn out, so I may have to do this. Maybe I can move over into the light more. I might have to do this in the morning so the light is different. Okay, and I'll let that sit for a minute, and I'll do the same thing to my other eyebrow. I just underline it so that the line is real sharp. When I make it to the peak of the eyebrow, which I consider that part to be the peak, I just take the brush and slide the rest of the concealer right up under, like that, if you can see that. And the same for this one. But you can see it more on this one because of the lighting. And what I do is, now I'll go back to this one and I blend it out. And you can use the concealer that's the same color as your skin, or you can use one that is, like I chose to do, a step lighter, a shade lighter than my actual skin complexion. So it serves as a highlight as well. Okay, now I'm going to go in and do this eye. I don't know if you can see that. And I just blend the concealer all the way down into my eye. And that's actually the way it looks. I don't do the top of my eyebrow because I, for the most part, keep my eyebrows pretty well, what's the right word? Groomed. So, for me, using the concealer on the bottom is more than enough. So once again, let me show you the other one. The other eye. And this is the one that's closer to the light so you can see it. And that is how you get a defined or a bold eyebrow, is the question that I was asked. So, it looks a little off, I guess, because of the lighting, but if you go back and look at some of my makeup pictures, you can definitely tell my newer eyebrows from the older ones. You can definitely see the difference between the old way and the new way I do my eyebrows. But it definitely does make a difference. And if you're going for something a tad bit bolder, the only thing you do is you take a light eyeshadow and you apply it right here to serve as a highlight, and that'll make them pop a little bit more. Alright, so that is the updated eyebrow tutorial. Nothing special. It's actually a lot more simple than all of that other stuff I used to go through, but I just wanted to go ahead since I got a question about it and do the video. Thank you guys for joining me, and I think now I'll go ahead and do a makeup tutorial since I don't have anything to do tonight. Alright, have a good night, everyone. Bye.